What's up, people of YouTube? I'm Karsatowski, and welcome to the Karsatowski Bowling YouTube channel. And this is quite a bit of a different video that I will be making today. So, on Thursday, the PWBA bowler, Erin McCarthy, was very upset about a lot of commenters commenting on her win in a most recent bowling event, and the comments were just all over the place, making fun of the way she looks and all that stuff. And she took a stand, you know, as she should, amongst those people. But that really got me thinking, is that Erin McCarthy is not the only professional bowler or any bowler at all who has been criticized over this year alone for certain reasons. I mean, there's been a lot of examples this year, like Kyle Troop has been ridiculed about some stuff, and it even came out a lot during the PBA playoffs, and he did respond to that criticism after he got eliminated. And also with legends of the game like Jason Belmonte, people criticizing him about being quote-unquote washed, as he has not won a singles title in this year, and he has lost in every single one of his single stepladder matches. And Anthony Simonson also, when he lost to Gary Haynes, when a lot of people think that he should have been able to take him out very easily, because Anthony Simonson made a quote-unquote poor ball change in the second game to ultimately lose. And also other players like Louis, I forget his last name, but he has a YouTube channel, and a lot of people were making fun of him for switching to two-handed bowling. And also there's this one kid who incredibly made the top 9 in the US Open, who I think he's like 17 or 18 years old. People were making fun of that kid for making the finals. And kind of my point in bringing up all of this is, I think in this year of 2025, the trolls and negative commenters have been the worst by far for bowling in general in this year than in any of the 10 plus years that I have been following the PBA Tour and bowling in general. And it's got to stop, people. Like, I mean, there's always going to be people at home on their keyboards with nothing to do and who enjoy to get people riled up on the internet. But you got to realize is that you're talking about real people here. And they're doing their best in the craft that they love. And they don't need just random people who have no credit amongst themselves to be commenting on a professional's decisions on what they need to do on the lanes. And yeah, I mean, I really don't know why it's been this bad this year. Like, this year has just been completely out of control. And I've noticed it affect pretty much everybody. There have been a few people commenting on my posts a little bit, but it doesn't bother me like it does for most people, mostly because I'm not a professional bowler. The highest level of professionalism I want to get to is like maybe on the regional tour, and I don't bowl full time. I do a dozen other things other than bowling and other than this YouTube channel. So I know that I'm never going to be like an Anthony Simonson or Kyle Troop or anywhere near the top 100 on the PBA Tour. So comments about my bowling game and me getting better don't really get to me, but it really does get to these professional bowlers who have spent decades on their craft. And it's just disheartening for people who feel like they need to criticize them for doing what they love. And it's just got to stop, really. I mean, man, I mean, yeah, and I'm sure some of you watching are people who have commented on those people's posts. So my recommendation to you is, if you are not willing to go up to that person that you're criticizing and saying those things directly into their face, then just don't say anything at all. Don't type it into their posts. Don't talk about it on X or Reddit or Instagram or YouTube or whatever. Just keep it to yourself. And if you don't like that person, fine. But we don't need to know it. We don't need to know if some random guy on Twitter or Instagram or YouTube who doesn't even show their face, who doesn't upload content with no followers or anything, and who's probably not even good at bowling and may have never even touched a bowling ball, to criticize a professional bowler for what they do for a living. I mean, that is just ridiculous. And I guarantee you, if you were in front of those pro bowlers, you wouldn't be saying those things in front of their face. And I guarantee you it would not end well. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't end well for you pretty much. And for some of those of you who don't really care for me that much and want to say those in my face, go ahead and try it sometime. Meet me sometime and see what happens. I don't think you're going to do it. Just like you're not going to do it for them. So this whole trolling on the internet, I mean, I really don't understand why people think that it helps, because it doesn't. They must get joy out of it or something, but it's just ridiculous. And I encourage you who are watching this video just to share it, and so that it can reach more people. Hopefully it can go on even professional bowlers pages, and kind of to just raise awareness in a way so that people will not be so quick to type out some nasty comments about a bowler doing their job. And not just about professional bowlers, but about people in general. Like, there are people who criticize people all the time. People criticizing the president, a leader of a company, or whatever it might be. Like, I think the moral of this video, though, is if you don't like somebody and you've never even met them, and if you're not willing to say those things that are in your head about those people directly to their face, we don't need to know. I mean, we really don't need to know your opinions. There's too much negativity in the world anyway, and our sport of bowling is just too small for people to be constantly fighting each other over just ridiculous things. And I think that if we just stop putting negative comments on everybody's posts, then things will just get better. And anyway, I feel like I need to say something about it, because I think this is kind of really the straw that broke the camel's back. We're into 4.5 months of this year, and this has been the worst year that I have ever seen by far for negative comments. And I'm just real tired of it. I'm just tired of people complaining about two-handed bowling, bowlers making bad decisions on the lanes, bowlers on how they dress or the hairstyle that they have or whatever it might be. I mean, yeah, we don't need to know. Anyway, so I just felt like making this video to raise awareness, and you know, I promise that a lot of my videos are not like this, those who are new. And if you're new, considering subscribing so you'll never miss any of my videos. And you definitely want to stay tuned for next week's, as I got a bunch of bowling breakdowns scheduled, and I'm also doing some of my league videos. So if you want to do that, then hit the subscribe button. But I encourage you all to just share this video with others to kind of raise awareness for people to just not be nasty idiots anymore. So anyway, guys, so I'm Karsatowski. Keep watching my content, and I'll see you in that next video. See ya.